all about good news on the Good News Show. So listen, if you got some good news, you know you want to be on this show because that's what we talk about. Hey, and we play good music on this show. That's what we do. So if you are an artist and you would like to be on the Good News Show, you got some good music, and you want to get in touch with your girl, Bell Gibbons, so we can get you on this show. So if the song is hey, there's nothing but the good news on this show. And I say hello to each listener. Yay! So happy to see you here. And you know, we're missing one person. We are missing Man the Man. All right, everybody knows who Man the Man is. That is my co-host. He's not with us today. It looks like he won't be with us for a little while. No, he's running for state representative down in District 118, Southern District. He's out of Carbondale, but it's 5 counties that he's running for state representative. So he's out there knocking on doors, making friends, shaking hands, spreading the good news. So everybody pray for my son, you all's favorite host, Man the Man. All right. So listen, we are praying for everybody that's going through a situation. We may not know your situation, but we know that our world is in a problem right now. And so we are praying that God step in and end some of this chaos. You know, we've got a lot of shootings going on. We've got so many killings, and we've got so many hard people that have their heart is broken right now. We got fires on one part of the world. We got floods on another part. We got Ukraine in a problem. We got the monkeypox. We've got COVID still out here. We've got so much. We can't even mention it all. We've got our own heartbreaks, but we want you to know that we are praying with you and we are praying for our world. And we ask that you pray for us as well. But right now on the Good News Show, I am most excited and I'm so happy to have our special guest with us tonight. His name is Vincent Robinson, and he is one of my godsons that has been in the business of nails. Make sure you be beautiful. Yeah, some people already know him. You know, you've encountered him at some point in your life, and I know you have. And if you haven't, you're going to meet him right now here tonight on the Good News Show. He has a nail shop in Indiana, and his nails are, oh my God, it's the V.I.P nails. And I mean, he's the top of the crops when it gets down to this. So everybody, please put your hands together. I want to bring to the mic this extraordinary young man. Turned out to be one of the best nail techs there is. And I'm not just saying that because he's one of my godsons. Later, you're going to see some of his beautiful nails when I post them a little bit later for the show, okay? So put your hands together like you never did before and welcome. Welcome to our Good News Show. We want you to welcome Vincent to the show. Welcome. Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you. It feels so good to be recognized.
Yes. Oh my gosh. How are you?
It just feels so good to be recognized. I've worked so hard. I started this when I was about 19 years old. I was in a town called Glenwood, and I was sweeping up the floors. Sweeping in the nail shop. I sweep up the floors, and the young lady said, "Vince, can you do this?" I'm like, "What?" And she was like, "I want you to glue these nails on, and I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And I want you to do this." And I was like, "Okay, okay, I can do it." And when I did it, the lady sat out in my chair. She had something called fiberglass nails. That was the first time I ever heard of them. So I put the nails on. I shaped them the way the nails looked. I glued them. She told me how to glue them. And I made them look perfect. And they looked like her nails. And I was 18, 19 around then. And the lady gave me $50. And I was done in an hour. And I was like, wow, I did one person for $50 in 1 hour. If I can do 2 people a day, I'd be rich. I have a lot of money. Lo and behold, I did more than 2 people a day. I made so much money when I was younger. I didn't have a car. So I had a client that had a limousine service. And she said, anytime you need to get a ride anywhere, Vince, just call me. My husband will take you anywhere. I used to go to the basketball court, to the mall, to the show, to visit young ladies in a limousine. I didn't think nothing of it. I was just thinking it was a free ride. Everybody said, he must be rich. His parents must be rich. And I was like, hey, y'all, that's me. I'm that one. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that's doing this. Ain't nobody doing this for me. I'm doing it for myself. And that's how I got into the business. And then I realized that when I first started, it was all African American people doing nails. Then all of a sudden, the Vietnamese people came. And when I was started doing nails was like $45 a set plus $4 per figure of designs. They was doing nails for $20. I didn't know what to do. But guess what? They ran most of us out of town, but they never ran me out of town. I was going to stay here. I was going to be here because this is my only form of revenue. This is all I ever had when it came to nails. And today, right now, in 2022, it's still my only form of revenue. And I make money hand over foot. But I'm a very humble person because, when I was younger, I was rich. I ain't gonna lie. But guess what? When I got grown, got a wife, and got 3 daughters and a son, I'm poor. I'm so poor. I don't know what to do now. All I do is make money and pay bills. That's the way the whole life was. All the games is over. I've done everything that I could. I've trained people. The people that I've trained are some of the best nail techs you've ever want to see. Ever. And I moved out to the state of Indiana. I moved to Gary, Indiana. And the people embraced me. They really showed me love just because of what I did. Now, when I was in my other town, they laughed at me. They talked about me. But the women paid me. And that's all I cared about. I didn't care about the men laughing at me. So, what, a man, a black man doing this? He must be. That's what they said. But guess what? I wasn't. And if you called me something, I'm going to take your woman. Point blank. That's what I did. And I feel bad about it then. But I don't feel bad about it now. I felt bad about it then. Because now I'm grown and I've learned a lot of things about doing this business. This business gives you a lot of power. And would nobody understand? Everybody consider themselves a boss or something. They're a boss because they did this. They're a boss because they did that. I'm a boss just because I polish fingers and toes. And I'm a V.I.P everywhere I go. I can't go to the restaurant without somebody knowing me and giving me a discount at the restaurant. I remember one time I took my children to Wisconsin Dells. My wife said, people know you here. This is 4 hours from home. I'm like, man, I guess it's like now people know to me that I've touched their lives. And they call me and say, you remember me? I'm like, no, I don't. You did my nails, such and such and so and this and that. And I try to keep up with everybody. I try to, because when it comes to nails, I just want to do the world. I'm like Lil Wayne. What he want to do to the world, I don't want to do to the world. I want to do everybody's nails. I just want to touch everybody at least one time. One time.
All right. Well, let me ask you something. Do you do home visits?
Not anymore.
Okay.
And the reason why I don't do home visits is because the things that people need done, you can't just keep dragging that stuff around to people's houses. I used to do home visits when I didn't have a place to really work, and I would go back and forth to people's houses. But it took so much time getting to a person's house. It took so much time setting everything up because they had to bring a table, all the products, everything they need, more than one color. Because usually women don't know what color they want.
Okay.
So I got to bring at least 20, 25 colors every time and say, you want this one? You want this one? No, I don't want that one. You want this one? No, I don't want that one. What about this one? No, I don't want that. I say, you know what? I'm going to pick your colors. Don't worry about it. I got you. And then when I got done, they loved it. So it was really hard for me back then, going back and forth to people's homes. So I don't do it anymore.
Okay.
But you can come to me now.
All right. Well, listen, where can they come? Where can they come? First of all, let me ask
I'm
you
in
this.
Gary, Indiana, 371 Garfield, on the corner of 4th and Garfield. I got this big old brick house with bushes all in the front. You can't miss it because my Cadillac right there.
Okay. Do you have a phone contact?
Yes, I do. My telephone number is 219-702-8387. I'm gonna say it again so you won't, so you'll get it. 219-702-8387. Call me, y'all. I got you. Call me.
All right. Okay. Now let me ask another question. Now the question I was going to ask you. There's a lot of people getting married. And so what I want to know is, do you make an exception and perhaps do a wedding party?
As a matter of fact, I do wedding parties. Now, the thing about wedding parties, I will come to you. That's the only place I come because wedding parties mean money. Wedding people spend money. So I will come to you because usually when I go to a wedding party, they got a suite at some swanky hotel. I come up there and they got everything. You know how they have the wedding thing. They always got food. So I get to eat, which I love. And I get to do all these pretty ladies' nails. And the bride is always complimentary. All you got to do is have bridesmaids and your nails is on me.
All right, I love that. That's wonderful. Okay. All right. So what hours are you open?
Well, my wife want me to close, but I'll do you anytime. I'll do you anytime.
Okay.
As long as I ain't sleepy, I'll do you anytime. You can call me out like, Vince, I get off at midnight. I do you.
Okay.
If you say, Vince, I get off in the morning at 6:30, I do you. So
Okay.
I do you anytime. My wife don't like that. She said, you got to close the shop. I said, I do when I'm sleepy. When I'm sleepy, I don't, I close. But if I get energy to sit up here and make this money and do these nails, I'm going to do them. And the reason why is if you call me and I don't do you, it's a million other shops you can go to. Especially if you knew. I can't say just come tomorrow. If you knew and you call me and I don't do you, you're going to go somewhere else quickly because you've never been to me before. You never experienced the Vince V.I.P experience yet. Oh. This is an experience in this shop, y'all. This is straight VIP. Only the VIPs know what that means. But I got snacks.
You got snacks.
That's all I can say. I got snacks, y'all.
Okay, I love it. I love it. So can you show us a little bit about your shop? Can you show us around just a little bit?
Yes, I can. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
What I did.
I see nail polish behind you as well. I'm sorry to cut you.
Yeah, that's my apple right there. I got me a little apple. I'm gonna flip my screen over and show y'all my shop. Okay. First of all, I got a TV so we can watch HGTV and the cooking shows and YouTube. These ladies always gotta have something. My thing when I listen to music is Afro beats. Afro beats keeps me calm and it helps me relax when I'm doing people's nails. Okay, that's my little chair. This is my table. This little gel light, right? Ain't that cute, y'all? Let me tell you something. That cost me $350 just for the little gel light. This business is serious. And you got to have the best of everything. I got the little garbage can. Let me tell you, that little garbage can may look ugly, but you ain't never got to touch it. It opens automatically.
Like that.
I got me a nice new trim line pedicure station over there and everything, including lights.
It's beautiful.
I got the lights around here. You see those? I track lights up in the front. Hey, I got water. And women drink water. They come in here with them 32-ounce things of water and be filling it up in here. So I just make sure they have water. It's not a big place, but it's our place. And it's big enough for us. It ain't got to be big enough for everybody.
That's
It
right.
just got to be big enough for us.
It's intimate.
It's very intimate. That's why I call it the VIP.
I like that because I don't like everybody looking at my toes. I don't want 15 people sitting around, you know.
Uh-huh.
And so it's
look,
intimate. It's good.
What I did is when COVID came around, that was the shadow on the whole world. We couldn't go outside. We couldn't do too much. I opened this shop up when COVID started. And I had people coming from everywhere because come to find out, I was the only nail shop that was open. Wow. So I had them putting on their masks. I had the screens across the tables. And they had their masks, and only one person came at a time. And guess what? I've never had COVID. Never. I ain't been in a house. I've been in the house since COVID started. I go out every now and then. The thing, what I like to do is go wash my car and go get me a fish sandwich from McDonald's. That's the highlight of my week. That's all I do. And then I come back to the shop and I do my nails. So I had to have people coming in one at a time, you know what I'm saying, so they can get their nails done. And then all of a sudden, it just got to be a trend. Didn't nobody want nobody else around them when they got their nails because of what you said, Mama Bay. I don't want nobody standing over me while I'm getting my feet done. I don't want nobody waiting on me while I'm getting my nails done. And that's what made me good. That's what made everything great because of what I started here. And then I think it was a blessing from God to do this because the following year, my wife was diagnosed with MS. And I had to be home. And it was easier for the transition because I was already here. And I gotta take care of my wife, which she don't really need nothing. I just want to make sure that I'm here for her. You know, that's all that matters, that I'm here for her. So it was a true blessing for me to start this shop when I did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just here. I can't go nowhere now. And I wouldn't. I got everything. I don't pay nothing. Only thing I got to pay is my regular bills. I don't owe nobody nothing. Only thing is I just got to take care of this and be responsible for this here. And that's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Yes, man. Everybody always say, you need to open up a shop. You need to do this. You need to do that. And I tell them, hey, I got one. It's only big enough for one person. That's all I need. I don't need to open up enough for you to get a job or for you to come to work. I don't need all that. I just need what I have.
And you're trying to make certain that you be right there for your wife, you know. And yeah. I think that's beautiful. That's God's blessing right there. And
it is.
Truly be blessed. Yeah. You can't do nothing but have the blessings of God upon you with the heart that you have. Yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God has been really good to me. I thought he was calling me to the ministry one time. I was losing my mind. Woke up every morning praying to the east with tears running out my eyes. I was like, Lord, please, I don't know if I can be a minister. I don't know what I would do. I had a testimony. Yeah. Then he came to me and told me, I don't need you to be no minister. I need you to do exactly what you do. People gravitate to you. People listen to you. People respect you. And so he told me, all I want you to do is help me deliver my people. And I'm like, what's that? He said, I'm coming soon. And I want you to tell my people, everybody that come into my shop, everybody that come to my presence, they love me, they listen to me, they like me. So they'll listen to me, and they gravitate to me. He said, tell them I'm coming soon. And they need to get their lives together because I'm very disappointed in him. Now, this is the kicker. He said, and for that, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure you have food on your table and a roof over your head. Now, he told me this 14 years ago, and I've always told these people this. And guess what? I've always had a roof over my head and food on my plate. I never liked the roofs all the time, but I had one. I never liked food all the time, but I ate it. And now in this time he has gave me, I had to tell him, I said, Lord, I need more to do more. I need more. I'm looking for a home. I want to put my pedicure station down so I can do my wife and my kids' feet. That's all I told him. Then I would like to have enough room so they ain't got to get on my nerves. And I'm looking for houses. I can't find houses. People turning me down. Then I got a one call. This woman said, Vince, I have this house for you. A good friend of mine, one of my clients, I'm like, yeah, the house. She's like, yeah, it's beautiful. It's got about 6, 7 bedrooms. It's upstairs and the downstairs. It's got a beautiful fireplace. I said, I'll take it.
Okay. Is that where you are now?
Yes. And my wife said, you what? You gonna take it sight unseen? I'm like, yeah, I have to. I prayed for it yesterday. I asked the Lord for something better for us, and today he gives it to me. Do you think I'm gonna say I want to check it out first? I said I take it. And when I came into this house, let me tell you, I'm gonna show you. This place was a kitchen, y'all. This was a kitchen. That's what it was. I took everything. I painted the walls. Right over here was a sink. So I bought that pedicure station. I hooked that pedicure station up to that sink. So I got running water. And then I drilled a hole and ran it into my laundry room. It was crazy. Because he gave me everything I needed. Everything.
He made a way out of no way for you.
He gave that day that I asked him about this, I got a call, a lady giving me exactly what I needed. And see, I told him, I was like, Lord, I believe you told me what you wanted me to do. And I'm going to do it because you my father. And I'm going to do it because you my father. And I respect my daddy. And then when I asked for this, he gave me everything I needed. It was crazy because I didn't know that he knew exactly what I needed. And he gave me everything. The day I walked in his house, I saw all these things. And this room that y'all think is pretty was so much a raggedy. It was. It had the worst kind of floors in the world. I put carpet on the floors. I put the pedicure station in. I even put a TV on the wall. I did everything I could to make this place beautiful.
You did a great job. You did a great job.
Everybody comes in and say, oh, this place is beautiful. And now you know what I tell them? You like snacks? I got snacks. That's what I tell them. And look, I buy chips and they take 3, 4. I say, you can only eat them here. Don't take them with you. But I got them for them. And we have a great time here. When I'm done in here at the end of the day, and my last client leaves, and I get everything all over, it's dusty everywhere, I still sit right here. I still sit right here. This is my home inside my home. Yes, this place is. So I have, this is the best thing that I've ever had in my life. This is my most prized possession other than my children. It's hard to make it out in the world, y'all. It's hard going to these jobs and paying and getting paid and them telling you what they're going to give you and telling you where to sit, where to stand, where to go. They don't tell me none of that. And
you're an entrepreneur.
I make as much money as I can. And when I can't make money, I hold on to everything I got. That's
good.
all I can do.
That's good. That's good. You know, some jobs out here, they pay a lot of money, and some people are, they just have gone to school to get these jobs.
Hey, slaves expensive now.
Yeah. Well, not slaves. Is that
Slaves
what you
expensive now.
said? Oh, you said places?
Slaves are expensive. You got to
No,
pay good for a slave now.
no
I ain't
slaves.
nobody's slave.
No slaves. No slaves. That's ancient time.
You know what, Mama? I thought so too, but it's
No.
not. When somebody pays you, they think they own you. I've been paid. I used to work for the Vietnamese. Guess what? I felt like a slave every day I went in there. They look down on you because they're giving you money. This is something that I already see. And one friend told me, once you get out of here, you won't feel like a slave no more. And what it does, it make people feel like slaves. It don't just, it's not the real slave mentality. It's the work and the things that you got to do to make you feel that way. People can say it's dead and gone, but it's really not. It's really
Well,
not.
it's on that type of job, and somebody else may have a different opinion than you, and I don't want to get into that, but because I know I love my job, and I
But
know
you made
people,
it. You created it.
yeah,
Of
but
course.
I know people that work for the stocks, and they're making six figures, and they feel great on their jobs. They love them. I mean, hey, so I can't knock anybody's job, but I love what you do. I followed you for almost, I don't know,
30.
35 years.
Ooh, but I just want to stop you. I don't mean it like slaves as in far as the way it used to be. I'm just saying people turn into, because they do make money, they turn into a slave to their job. That's what happens. It happens all the time. I see my friends, they sleep. Only thing they do now is go to work and go to sleep. 16 hours, 17 hours a day. They making themselves slaves to their job. It's not really the people that's paying them. It's the money that they're making that turns them that way. It's totally different. I'd rather be that slave than an old slave. So I know, but I just have my, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm free.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm free to do what I want to do.
Because
If
you
I don't
have
want to work today, I don't have to.
because you have worked in several shops, and so
Yeah.
now you are the owner of your own shop, and that means a lot. And it's individual, it's intimate situation, which is great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you put a lot of love into your shop, your establishment. It's just
Oh
beautiful.
yeah.
So that's a blessing right there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for letting me be on your show.
It's an honor to
I
have.
I I, I appreciate that you giving me this opportunity.
It's an
I
honor.
appreciate you letting me touch people. I mean, the doors are still opening for me. The doors are still opening. Ain't nobody closing them. I'm glad you opened the door to your show so I can get people. And I need to send this. I need to find out where this is so the people that I know, I can send it to them on my Facebook so they can see what I do. And I just want to thank everybody for giving me the chance to shine. I I just want to shine, and I'm finally getting a chance. I just want a nice place to do my clients without any hassle, and I finally got it. I finally paid my dues. And thank you, Mama May. I love you for this.
Love you, honey, godson. Absolutely wonderful. And I'm so thankful that you wanted to come on the Good News Show
Oh yeah,
and share your good news with all of
I was
our
really
good
looking
news
forward to it.
listeners. Oh my God. Thank you. So we're wishing you nothing but God's best, more and more, because there is more to come for you and your family. And
Yes.
praying for your wife. And just that you are a wonderful husband. I'm so thankful for how you've turned out to be such a wonderful husband, father, you know, son, friend,
Yeah.
businessman, just grateful, you know, and
Thank
keep on keeping on. Don't stop. You're the unstoppable man.
My daughters don't even understand that. They're like, Daddy, not working? What's that? Daddy always working. I'll never stop. I'll never stop.
Okay. Well, we love you here on the Good News Show, and that just about wraps up our show. If there's anything else that you like to say to our Good News listeners, or if you would like to encourage someone to embark on their dreams, to continue to dream, you may want to encourage them to
I
go
do.
forward. Do that, please.
I'm gonna tell you what I want to say. Um, for the last 30 years, I've been a male nail tech. Everybody used to laugh at me because I was a black male nail tech. And what people don't understand, and what I've been trying to do, is tell these brothers out here broke, do nails, man. Do you know what this business has given me? I've been back in my player days, I had the finest women in the world. And now I got the finest wife and the most beautiful children. I've been a VIP ever since I started. I'm telling y'all my story. I told y'all my story. What y'all realizing now, y'all go in these nail shops, y'all see these little Asian people, it's a man in there counting that money. It's always a man in there counting that money. Brothers, get into this game. Trust me, it will change the lives of our people. The nails right here, what y'all don't realize, nails is American dream. For one, let me explain that to you. You ever went into a shop and somebody did your nails and couldn't speak a bit of English? That's what they say. And you say, a little more polish right there. And they shake their head and they put a little more polish right there. And you get them $40 to $50 and they can't speak a day. They never spoke no English. Can't speak English. Don't understand English, but they understand them nails. And you know what them nails got them? Them nails got them a free ride over to America, y'all. A free ride all the way over to here. And now you've been seeing Lee for a year, can't speak no English, just learning how to say hello, good morning in America and driving the BMW. This is the American dream. Y'all better wake up. That's all I got to say about it.
I love it. One other question I want to ask you just before we go. You do all types of nails. Could you name the ones that you do off your head? Just, you know, I know
You
no
know what?
chip.
When it comes to the designs, people bring stuff on Pinterest. I don't know the name of my. I don't, just like I don't know no dances. I can do anything. I can put rhinestones all over them. I can do. They got stuff called inlays. They got stuff called chrome. I do chrome. I don't do the powder polishes because you always want to change your powder. You always want to change your polish. So I don't really put the powder. I got the powders to change the colors, but I don't use them like that. I just overlay them with the regular monomer and the polymer, if anybody knows about that. I do color change. Like I said, I do cat eye. I do the rhinestones. I do, what do they call it? Stiletto. I do
No chip.
coffin. Oh, everything is no chip now. Ain't nothing not no chip. I'm sorry I didn't say that, but yeah, when people leave out the shop, they don't want to have to sit up under a light away for their nails to dry. No chip is what everybody got. All these polishes that you see in my shop, all of them no chip.
What
all you
about
gotta
the
do is put them
toes?
on that little light and they dry.
What about the toes? Do you have to get no chip on your toes, or can you get regular?
They can, but I usually put no chip on the toes.
Okay.
The reason why I put no chip on the toes is because they just put their shoes on. And that's all that matters.
All right. Summertime, you know, they have sandals. I keep my sandals on, and so
They still get the no chip. They
okay.
don't want to. They don't want that. You know what? But see, this is me. I'm a one-stop shop. I'm a $40 holler. What I mean by $40, whatever you get in here, If it ain't super long, it's $40. You get your nails filled in, it's $40. If you get a full set, it's $40. If you get nails filled in the designs, $40. If you get a full set, fill in designs, $40. Pedicures, $40. No matter what. It's easy to count. And I can't count. So everything is $40.
I love it. Okay. Well, we gonna holler at you later.
All right, with the $40 holler. That's what people around my block say. Let's go to the $40 holler.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. And I love you. And I'll be checking in on you again. And so
one question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
How do I send this to people? This show right here. I want to know. I want to share it with my people.
I will send you a link.
Okay.
When the show airs on coming up tonight.
Okay.
I'll be back in touch with you over the phone today.
Okay. Hey, Mom, I love you so much.
Oh, thank
Let
you.
me tell you, this woman right here put me on oxtail soup. Oxtail soup. That's the one right there, boy.
Oh, wow. And you need to tell them, too, how you used to sit under me when I used to do nails and you weren't even.
Yeah, I used to sit up under her because she knew what she was doing. And she'd be like, baby, do this and put these round. I'm like, all of them? Yeah, put rhinestones all over everything. I just, ma'am, yes, ma'am. And I did them. And it helped me to know that these women love these nails. These women love these rhinestones. This is the business to be in.
You would really sit under me too. You know, my own sons didn't sit under me for these nails, but you did. And hey, you took off with it. You got wings, baby. You an angel.
You know what? You know something funny though? I sat up under you, and both of your sons sat up under me with these nails.
Wait. Because Vern at one point was trying to do nails.
And Van did too. Both of them, they all loved it. But I had to plant the seed.
Oh, wow. I'm telling you.
Both of them did pedicures. Both of them know how to do pedicures. I don't put them on it. Yeah.
Well, all right, my love. Love you always and forever.
We need to get off this. We need to talk for the next 10 hours.
Good news show, everybody. That was Vincent Robinson of V.I.P. Hey, all right, yes. Everybody,
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you so. Oh man, I love you so much. You have really made my day.
All right, everybody, have yourself a wonderful night, wonderful rest. Tell somebody about the good news. You'll see here, we have a lot of news. So that's what it's all about, to bring a little joy and a little sunshine your way. I'm your girl, I'm Mathell, signing off. Love you. Always. Woo! V.I.P. Mail. Oh, yeah. Yeah.